Every great achievement begins long before anyone else can see it. It starts in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when the only voice you hear is your own. Your future is not decided by luck, talent, or perfect circumstances. It is shaped by the thoughts you repeat, the choices you make, and the actions you take every single day. Each morning, your mind offers you two paths. One path leads toward growth, responsibility, and progress. The other leads toward comfort, delay, and excuses. The path you choose today may seem small, but repeated over weeks, months, and years, it becomes your life. Many people dream about success. They imagine a healthier body, financial freedom, stronger relationships, or a meaningful career. Dreams are important because they give direction, but dreams alone never create results. Results come from disciplined action, and disciplined action begins with disciplined thinking. Before you can change your habits, you must change your mindset. Every action starts as a thought. Thoughts become decisions. Decisions become behaviors. Behaviors repeated over time become habits, and habits shape your character. Eventually, your character determines your future. This is why your mind is your greatest asset. If you allow fear, doubt, and distraction to control your thinking, they will eventually control your life. But if you train your mind to focus on growth, responsibility, and action, your life begins to move in a completely different direction. The biggest battle you will ever fight is not against other people, it is the battle inside yourself. It is the battle between discipline and comfort, courage and fear, action and procrastination. Every day that battle takes place, and every decision you make strengthens one side or the other. Comfort often sounds harmless. It says, take a break, you can start tomorrow. One day won't make a difference. Those words may feel reasonable, but repeated often enough, they quietly steal years from your life. Success rarely disappears all at once. It disappears through small delays that become permanent habits. Discipline is not about forcing yourself to be perfect. It is about making the right choice even when it is uncomfortable. It means doing what matters instead of doing what feels easiest. It means remembering your long-term goals when short-term comfort tries to distract you. One powerful truth can change your life. Your feelings do not have to control your actions. You will not always feel motivated. You will not always feel confident. You will not always feel ready. Waiting for the perfect emotional state often leads to endless waiting. Progress belongs to people who act despite uncertainty. Your mind naturally looks for the easiest path because it wants to conserve energy. That is normal. But growth happens when you gently challenge that instinct. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your confidence grows. Every time you finish a difficult task, your self-respect becomes stronger. Discipline is built one decision at a time. Pay attention to the conversations happening inside your head. The words you repeat become the beliefs you live by. If you constantly tell yourself that you are unlucky, incapable, or too late, your behavior will begin to match those beliefs. Replace those thoughts with better ones. Tell yourself that you are learning, improving, and becoming stronger every day. Your mind believes what you consistently feed it. Another important lesson is learning where your attention goes. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, endless scrolling, comparison, and constant entertainment compete for every minute of your day. These distractions may seem small, but together they can steal thousands of hours from your future. Focus is one of the greatest advantages you can develop. When your attention stays on meaningful work, your progress accelerates. When your attention is scattered across dozens of unimportant things, your energy disappears without producing results. Imagine sunlight shining across the ground. It provides warmth, but little else. Now imagine that same sunlight passing through a magnifying glass. Suddenly it becomes powerful enough to create fire. Your attention works the same way. Scattered effort creates average results. Focused effort creates transformation. Protect your time as if it were your most valuable investment, because it is. Every hour spent improving your skills, building healthy habits, reading, practicing, or creating something valuable moves you closer to the person you want to become. Every hour lost to unnecessary distraction is an opportunity that cannot be recovered. Success is not built through one extraordinary effort. It is built through ordinary actions performed consistently. Reading a few pages every day may not seem impressive, but after a year it becomes knowledge. Exercising regularly may not transform your body overnight, but over time it changes your health. Saving a little money each month may seem insignificant, but consistency creates financial stability. Never underestimate small improvements. Tiny actions repeated over long periods produce remarkable results. Great achievements are usually the outcome of simple habits practiced with patience. You also need to understand the difference between excuses and reasons. Everyone faces genuine obstacles, but successful people focus on solutions instead of surrendering to problems. They ask, "What can I do today?" instead of saying, "Why can't I begin?" The shift in thinking creates momentum. Momentum is powerful because action creates more action. The hardest part of any task is often getting started. Once you begin, your mind adjusts, your confidence grows, and continuing becomes much easier. That is why taking the first step is often more important than taking the perfect step. Do not compare your progress with someone else's journey. Every person begins from a different place, faces different challenges, and moves at a different pace. The only comparison that truly matters is whether you are becoming better than you were yesterday. Failure should never become your identity. Mistakes are teachers, not definitions. Every successful person has experienced setbacks, disappointment, and rejection. What separated them from others was their willingness to continue learning and moving forward. Resilience is developed through repeated challenges. Just as muscles grow by working against resistance, mental strength grows by facing discomfort instead of avoiding it. Every difficult moment is an opportunity to become more patient, more disciplined, and more capable. Take responsibility for your choices. Responsibility is not about blaming yourself for everything that happens. It is about recognizing that your response is always within your control. You cannot control every situation, but you can always choose your attitude, your effort, and your next step. Build routines that support your goals. Wake up with purpose. Plan your day. Complete your most important task before becoming distracted. Spend time learning. Take care of your health. Reflect on your progress before you sleep. These simple routines create stability, and stability creates long-term success. Remember that confidence is earned through action. It does not appear before you begin. It grows every time you keep your commitments, overcome resistance, and prove to yourself that you can handle difficult situations. There will be days when progress feels slow. There will be moments when you question yourself. Continue anyway. Consistency during difficult seasons separates temporary motivation from lasting discipline. Your future is not created by one decision. It is created by thousands of small decisions made every single day. Each disciplined choice becomes another brick in the foundation of the life you are building. So, train your mind to think clearly. Train your attention to stay focused. Train your habits to support your dreams. Refuse to let temporary emotions make permanent decisions for your future. The person you become tomorrow depends on what you repeatedly practice today. Choose growth over comfort. Choose action over excuses. Choose consistency over perfection. Keep showing up even when the results are invisible. One day, you will look back and realize that the greatest transformation did not happen because of one lucky opportunity. It happened because you decided to master your mind before trying to master the world. That decision changed everything.